Good morning. All right. So one thing I wanted to do yesterday was go over my trades in the evening, but I kind of ran out of time. So what I did was I charted my trades, and we can all laugh and have some learning. Anyway, this first one here, this is not my trade. This was the trade I was looking at on ES, but we actually never inverted the fair value gap. But on NQ, we did. We inverted it and then we retested it. So that's a dodgy trade, and I've really been working towards getting those inverse fair value gaps because I do see how good they are, and you really only get one chance every day to have an A+ setup like that. So I was looking at it and I didn't take it because I normally trade ES, but I guess if I'm going to do the dodgy style, then I should trade NQ because that's what he trades. Anyway, I saw that on Instagram. No FOMO. At least I saw it. On Friday, I took his trade, but we both lost. So what I was really looking for yesterday was when I charted out my week, I really felt like we were going to go down. If we look at these two candles here, these two candles here, so this one we make a new high. This is the daily. So we make a new high, and then we tap into a daily fair value gap. And we're in a really bullish run, which means that the daily and the 4 hours, that if we're just tapping into them, then we're likely to go higher. Versus if we were running through them, like on the other side here, we're just pumping through these dailies. Every daily that was made, we've just gone through. So anyway, so we tap into the daily. We did it here. We tap into the daily, and then we had these two neutral candles. So I said on Sunday night, my charting was that we were going to retrace. Same here. ES came up. It made a new high on the Friday, but we closed with a very bearish hammer type candle. And then the day before, ES here had pumped into that daily fair value gap, pumped out of it. So going into market open, I was looking for shorts, which was really silly because if I had looked into the 4 hour, I would have seen that we came up, we filled that gap that had opened. Here, we filled the gap, and then we closed with this hammer, and then we kind of broke structure, but really what we did was we tapped back into that 4 hour. So had I noticed that instead of doing my analysis and not checking the 4 hour, then I think yesterday would have went a lot better. And I also noticed that I took a lot of trades. Normally I don't take that many trades, but I was like, oh, I'm on my first stream, I have to get a win. And no, that did not happen. All right. So now we can look at the 15-minute. We hit a new high at Tokyo session, and then we dropped. So where did we drop to? That 4 hour. We're back into it. So what I'm thinking now is that we had already tapped into it, and now we're going to go up. So depending on what market open shows, oopsie, and what we see at market open, then we will take our decisions from there. We don't really have much liquidity, so now we've got this pre-market high. I can mark that out. My PMH here and here. I like to mark it just a little bit lower because it's where I put my TPs. All right, there we go. So I'm also finding in this really bullish structure, we hold these trend lines. So you can see this one holds on the 15, the 5, and the 1 minute. We don't have any body closes in any of those time frames. So we kind of swept the liquidity here and are going up. So in that bullish phase, when we are really going up, I find we don't need that strong of liquidity to really pump. We just need to take something. So, all right. You can see my accounts. I had them up to 1,000, and then I had, I guess, an emotional month, and then I had a week where I lost 60 bucks, and I was like, oh, well, what would a professional trader do after a losing week? Well, they would size down. So size down. The first 2 days, I hit my 2 biggest trades ever, but I was only using 1 micro, so the wins were very minimal, and that, I think, set me on a little bit of an emotional spiral, because then I was noticing that when I would only trade 1 micro, that I was a lot more greedy with my targets. So when I had the 3 micros, I was doing very strict 1 to 2 RR. And if we look at those damn it, I closed it. If we looked at those trades that I had taken yesterday, if I had had a 1 to 2 RR, I actually would have been in the green, but my TPs were just way too huge. I was going for a 1 to 3, a 1 to 5, and then I would just keep hitting my stop loss and hitting my stop loss and hitting my stop loss. When realistically, I was in profit and I did have profits, so I should have just taken them according to the stop that I was using. But the way that I like to trade is, because it's how I notice that the market works, is that we go from liquidity to liquidity. So if you can get in on that sweep, which is really what I'm working on, catching my entries is on the good sweeps. Like this would have been a great sweep. We have a close like this, and look, we even look at it on the 5 minute. Anyway, we have a close like this, and then we have a hammer candle. Then you kind of can see that we're going to go up because we tap into this area. So this was a big red candle at one time. We're going all the way down. And then as we're coming into this level, then the sellers are, the buyers are like, nope, 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 we're going to buy all this up. And then they do it again. We're going to buy all this up. And then even off this candle, it would have been a little bit of a higher entry, but you could have done the same. But also what I was noticing yesterday is that I kept trying to go short at the liquidity, but at the liquidity, you actually have 2 options. So you have the option to go the opposite way, and you can take it all the way to the next liquidity. So as realistically here, we did take it to the next liquidity. We hit this little swing high. Maybe you look at it on the 5. What does it look like on the 5? Yeah, okay. You could have done something like that. Before the 5 minute fair value gap, you could have taken your TP, and that would have been a very valid trade. And with good RR. All right, let's hit this all up. Wow, it looks so nice when it's big like that.
NQ buy. Stop NQ buy.
Okay, alrighty. And then there we go, back to that little line. Let's see what happens though. Bring that here. Bring that here. And then bring this.
Iceberg NQ buy.
All right, so now we're going to take a look at Bookmap. And we are going to see what we can see. So this and this here look like they are really strong overnight levels. I can't go back too much. You can't rewind on this, but generally when it looks like this color, it's been there for a while. And then you have these ones up here, which are orders that are building. So we come up, we come close to the high, and then as you can see, more orders start stacking there. So as we approach that, then people are using that as their next way to enter into the market, from what I can tell. Oh, another thing we want to do is just make sure our VWAPs are the same. Sometimes on my broker, the VWAP is different, and that messes me up. So let's take a look. VWAP 69. Okay, not bad, not bad.
Stop ESL.
What are we at? 461. Okay. Another thing I like to look at Bookmap is when we take liquidity, if we are going to have like a big sell bubble or a big buy bubble when we take that, because that can usually tell us what's going to happen. Like if it's a top liquidity and we take it and then there's all these sellers that come, then we're going down. But if we take it with a huge green one, then we might just see a little retracement and then go back up. But you try telling me to remember that in the moment. Alright, so it really looks like we're gonna come down for this London low on NQ. Another thing I thought of actually is that, so we tapped into the 4 hour, right? And then we pumped. And then we tapped into the 4 hour again. So really we could still be going down. ES did make a newer high. NQ made a newer high too. They both made a newer high. So that is also a possibility. Also, too, we've been in this 4 hour fair value gap on NQ, but we haven't really touched it on ES. So it could move us up. So we just want to make sure of all those things. And I don't know if you guys can steal my account details just by seeing my numbers, but you can steal it. There's nothing there. Maybe you can pass my account for me. Joking. I want to pass my own account. interesting.
Iceberg ES buy.
Pretty early on that candle.
Iceberg ES sell.
Oh,
Stop ES buy.
1 minute. 2 minutes. 3 minutes up there. Oh. Alright. You hold it below the fair value gap, and then you target the next liquidity. Let's see. Let's see how this candle goes. It's right at market open, but that looks like something dodgy would take. Oh, below the fair value gap. He does a close below. And I actually have a hard stop set. Oh, damn it. I should have done the close below. I shouldn't have set my hard stop. No, 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 no. You're gonna punch me. You're gonna punch me. What's it doing? What's it doing? Not even watching Bookmap. Oh, man. That's a crazy one. So we're really testing the inverse. Is it gonna go? Which way is it gonna go? Which way is it gonna go? Oh my God.
Stop ES sell.
No, that's not a good one. Alright. Dodgy, I tried you. We took liquidity. We swept into no, we didn't. Yeah, I think he needs a close below. Oh man, it's still gonna go. Dodgy.
Iceberg ES sell.
Oh, it's because I sent 3. Damn it. Guess I got a little excited there. Fuck me, man. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. I just had a bad stop. I needed to do the close below. Oh, I should have had a manual stop. Whatever. We'll take it up to this high.
Stop NQ buy.
Could be this. What would he do? I think he would do this and then break even. And then we essentially should deliver. It's not a good stop, but okay, can I check Instagram, see if this is what Dodgy's taking right now?
Iceberg NQ buy.
Let's see. He sometimes does a 30-second. If it just goes, then it's gonna just go against me. Oh, well, I am seeing the sellers on Bookmap. That's a lot of sellers. Okay. Dang it. I guess we'll find out on Instagram if he lost that one too. What am I down? Ooh,
Stop
198.
ES sell.
might be done trading on that account. We'll see what happens.
Stop NQ sell. Stop NQ buy.
Let's see if it closes. Maybe it's not a good for. Oh yeah, it closed below that. For sure. Let's see what happens. Let's still mark out our liquidity levels. So we have the 5-minute open range. Do we have any fair value gaps within there? Not really. See, look, the trend line. This might be the break and retest, but I'm not gonna try that one. I am just gonna wait and see.
Stop NQ sell. Stop ES sell. Stop NQ sell. Sweep NQ sellers. Stop ES sell.
All right, now we're actually taking liquidity. So let's see what happens. We have this here on Bookmap. But sometimes on NQ, we really run away from the liquidity versus taking it. All right, now this might be my trade. Let's just see. We left it here.
Stop NQ buy. Sweep NQ buyers.
No, that's really choppy. I'm pretty sure he says that it's invalid if it looks like this. Let's check the 4. Let's check the 5. No, we don't really seem to be going up. Let's see. All right, we're only 9 minutes into market open. I usually tell myself to give it some time. See, already I took 2 trades with 3 micros. Mine is so weird. That 4-hour close doesn't normally close till 10. All right, well, if I'm gonna go long, now's the time. Let's size down to 1 to 2. Oh, this is what I'll do. What am I seeing on Bookmap?
Stop ES5. Stop NQ buy.
See, this is where I would move my TP. Because I figured we were going to go to here. But let's see what happens. Maybe I can add another one. If we break this 5 minute. And depending on how this candle closes, I am going to exit. 52, 52. Oh, I didn't get the chance to. Oh my god. All right. What do I tell people? What do I tell myself? I say 1 to 2 trades a day.
Stop
All right,
ES
we're
sell.
dumping. Probably going to come for this.
Stop NQ buy. Absorption NQ sellers. Absorption NQ buyers.
Okay, let's see what the 5 minute looks like. So this looks really good to go up. We'll see how this candle closes. We kind of already defiled the trend line. So really, if we're looking at a, oh yeah, look, we closed below on that 15. Closed below on the 5, but that 15 is pretty strong. This one closes
Absorption NQ buyers.
very soon. This would be our first 15 minute candle. Did I mark out my 5 minute wrong? Oh, I got the 9:30 wrong. I did mark out the 5 minute wrong. Derp. We should wait to see what happens at the London low. Oh, we already took it on ES.
Iceberg NQ sell.
Because if you can see,
Absorption NQ
this is
sellers.
just getting stronger.
Stock NQ buy. Stock NQ sell. Iceberg NQ buy. Stock NQ sell. Stock ES sell. Stock NQ sell. Sweep NQ sellers.
Okay,
Stock
now
ES
we are
sell.
just watching. See what's gonna happen. Let's look at our other liquidity levels. Ooh. We got these. And we also have this pretty big candle here. And any fair value gaps? No. Any fair value gaps? No. Okay, so look, we ate it with sell volume. Now we have to wait for some type of retest. So I might want to come back up to this box here. No, we don't got a whole lot going on. We could retest.
Sweep
all of
ES
these.
buyers. Absorption ES sellers.
So we do have a 1 minute. Okay, so look, it's building here, 50. Well, we should get some bottom liquidity levels. Got this one here. No, that's kind of what we're taking there. I kind of just have this whole space to fill. Let's just see. I'm feeling very unprepared. Oh, look. This is pushing us down. Oh, it's coming here too. Coming and going. That 50 is just getting stronger. So we really held that level.
Stop NQ sell.
Just gonna see what kind of volume we fill this with. We didn't hit it yet. Really big orders building at 60. Well, just below 60. So now really what I'm waiting for is a retest of this. We could take it with a hammer candle. Let's see if we have any. Okay, we got a 2-minute.
Sweep NQ buyers.
Whoa.
Absorption NQ sellers. Absorption ES sellers. Sweep ES buyers.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, we have a 2-minute, we have a 3-minute. Okay, still about 5 seconds on that candle. Oh, okay, let's check the inverse. Okay, we haven't closed it yet. 2-minute. Okay, because that's a really nice candle to go up. Never sure when the 2 or 3-minute candle end. $9.51. Okay, so this candle ends in just. Damn it. Okay. Tap me in, tap me in. I would not go along there. Well, a dumb version of me would go along there. Okay, so I guess I gotta. We'll just see what happens. So that really makes me believe that we do not want to go down any further. Okay, here's the inverse here on the 2-minute. Here Here it is on the 3-minute. Okay, we haven't tapped into either. Oh, look, we inversed it on the 30-second, and then we tapped into it. Is that what Dodge would say? Dang it, I don't like the 30 seconds. Guess I gotta watch his live stream, see how he trades. So I mostly just watch his Instagram and YouTube videos. Okay, we're coming back for it. We're coming back for it. Are we gonna give it another go? Fuck. Oh, wait. Oh, that candle is so friggin' new. Okay, I'm gonna wait. For the candle, 25 seconds. Oh, buyers. What's Bookmap telling us? We didn't tap into it on here. No, we didn't tap it into the 2-minute. We didn't tap into it in the 3-minute. Okay, we're still holding. We're still holding it. Now we're getting closer to the end of the candle. Oh, it's an okay candle. No, I don't know if I would say I'm convinced. What does it look like on the 3-minute? Okay, we're only now tapping into it on the 2-minute. When does this candle start and end? Ooh, 30 seconds. Okay, if this candle is a hammer candle, then I wonder. But if it just looks like this, then no. I don't know about that. Let's see what the one. Oh, no, not that one. Oh, look, we hit the trend line. We fizzled out at the trend line on both. I think we're going for 950.
Sweep NQ sellers. Absorption NQ buyers.
Okay, I'm gonna go for 950. Hit me, 950.
Stop ES buy.
It's on NQ. Okay, look, so we had this come above, and what did we do? We fell. So now we have this come above. Let's see if we'll fall. But I might just get fucked again.
Great. The new GoDaddy Arrow has AI marketing tools to help small.
Oh god. Okay, there we go. We are not going for 950. So we'll give it a minute. Let it retrace. We might have
Stop NQ sell.
we might have a fair value gap there. Okay, we'll see how this candle closes. If this candle is bigger than this candle, then I will add one. I will add one. Okay, it's not gonna close bigger. Dang it. Okay, if this candle closes, I hammer to the upside, I'm out. Let's see, 148. Alright, time to close. Give it a second. 15 seconds. I think it's struggling because of this. Because look, this, it was going up, wee, and then this came, and then it went, and then this came, and now it's going down again. All right. Oh, it does look like it's gonna go up. Dang it. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. What's it gonna do? Oh, it came so close. I think it wants to go up now. But if I press the reverse button, then. Anyway, I really do think we're still going down. Oh, we're on the 30-second. Yeah, like, look at that. Why are they struggling so hard? They don't have any fair value gaps. Okay, it's either gonna really pump or really dump. Now what do we see? What is price action showing us? I have no fucking idea. Generally, price action shows us what we want to see. And then we either win or lose based on what we want to see. All right. It really does not want that 50 level. And look, we didn't make it. Oh, damn it. We never made a newer low, I guess. We kind of just stalled at that low. And if we're really bullish, then that would tell us not to. Go short, not to go short. And I have run out of coffee. Chopping up. Yeah, I really do not think this is going to my TP. I think it's going for my stop target. And I'm just sitting here watching it. Give me 1 second to cancel. Boing. Maybe she took this one, the break and the retest, because it did.
Stop and queue buy.
Oh well. Another day of feeling like I suck. Not very good to say, but now my friends are gonna message me and say, "How'd you do, Smile?" Well, you can just watch me take the worst trades ever, please. 420. Oh, it's right where our trend line is. So the only way I'll take another trade on my 241 account is if we get a trend direction and I can have a very low risk trade. Look, we have another one coming in, so 420 and 430.
Stop and queue sell.
Dang it, where was my stop loss? Oh, I could just hit it. That's why you do the close above, or the close below. If I would have done it here with that IFVG trade I took, I wouldn't even have lost that much more. Buyers all over here. Buyer. Not a lot of sellers versus when we were dropping in February. You would see like just the shorts go brawl, and then we would struggle with any type of long. Okay, we have a trend line. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's not a good trend line. Oh, I got nothing now. Other than a nice long. But also, we barely broke VWAP. And I think we did very similar yesterday, too. Alright, now we're going for it. I just got in a little too early. Anyway, what I should be doing is charting my entries on TradingView. Normally I take screenshots. I just have not been into taking screenshots lately. I guess that is lack of discipline. Did we take the 50? No, we didn't. See, I would have gotten in and I would have gotten fucked. So realistically, we're chopping down. We're not making any higher highs. We could say that we have a triangle pattern here. Still really holding this. I literally have no idea. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick break and I will be right back. And we will see what has happened.
Stop ES5.
So it looks like we've done nothing. However, we are trying to go up. You know, back a month ago, I would go. There were sessions where I wouldn't take a trade at all. And now I just press the button. Guess I'm getting a little antsy. It's coming up to that 420. Oh, look at all those orders stacked at 430. So we can wait a little bit. Struggling. I took 62.25, but not 62.50. Alright, I'm gonna get in to go up. And if we go down, then whatever. Where am I gonna go up to? We're gonna go up to... Okay, well you should have an entry and an exit plan. Well, if we're gonna go up, we're gonna go up to here. Let's see. This is why I like sending more than one contract. And then we'll see what happens at that liquidity. Okay, NQ is coming forward.
Sweep NQ buyers.
Okay, the buyers are
Absorption
taking
NQ
it.
sellers.
Okay, it's going for the next one. Okay, VWAP is going to be a problem. Just let this candle close. Well, see, we probably just wanted to retrace to take the next one. Oh, what is going on with me? Really dumb. All right, we'll take the next one. Okay, not doing anything yet. Just waiting. Look at that trend line holding. That's a good ass trend line. We're gonna take those two now. There's a lot of orders. It was like 408, and that's, you don't see that often on NQ generally. A big one's like 60 to 100. But we did take it with buy volume on both. Are we gonna engulf this candle? See, if I didn't take my profits, I would be holding to my stop loss right now. So at least I took my profits. See what the 5 looks like. A barcode. Barcode. Pretty neutral. Lots of wicks. What do you do with lots of wicks? You don't trade. Okay, let's see if Dodgy posted anything. Doesn't look like he did any trades today. Oh. Bang. 42 minutes ago. 42 minutes ago. Okay, let's take a screenshot of that. And I will chart it out later. Thanks, Dodgy. Guess it would have been something like this. Maybe here. This is a spot to go short from. We're failing to make new highs. Oh, look, we're getting there too.
Stop ES sell. Stop NQ sell.
Alright, are we going back down? I don't know if I believe it. We're still holding this one. I'm just gonna do nothing. We are doing a meditation. All right, we will take one more break and get some water, and then I will return.
Stop NQ buy.
All right, I have returned. It's gonna do something, just we don't know what yet. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait. Are we having fun? Still having fun, even though we are losing. That's okay. I wonder if he took that trade in the morning. Every time we get up there, we have big buy volume. That 420 is coming back. I don't know what that means. 204 sellers.
Sweep NQ buyers.
Whoa.
Absorption NQ sellers. Iceberg ES sell.
Back to the trend line. Okay, 5970. This might be a good spot to take a little short from, but we hit it with the buy volume. We have been hitting the buy volumes though. Whoa.
Sweep NQ buyers. Absorption NQ sellers. Stop ES buy. Stop NQ
There,
buy.
okay, so I got it
Stop
early
ES buy.
and I got out
Stop
early,
NQ
but
buy.
my stop loss I don't think would have held here. I had it just down to here. You would have to get in here and hold it down here. So now we will wait for the next pullback. Oh, we got this one. 920. I guess that would be the pre-market high. 920. So what I used to do was do the 5 and the 15-minute break and retest, and that's why I would chart out these, but I was finding that we just weren't, like, we weren't really using it as liquidity because we would have other liquidity that was stronger. So normally what you'd look for is for it to come out of the box and then come back, and then you could take a hammer candle, but you're not taking the liquidity from the box. And I felt really confused. This is probably the worst place to go long. This is the retracement. Dang it. Two wicks, and then I still go long. This is the pre-market high, not this one. 920. Well, I guess you don't really know at 920. It's not the pre-market high. Man, I feel like I'm really dumb. It's gonna close above this to add. Otherwise, I'm not doing anything. Oh, that was a really FOMO move. We didn't even break outside the 15. We just kind of held it. Oh, not very smart, Samaya. Not very smart. Not very smart, Samaya. Not very smart. Not very smart, Samaya. Oh my god. That is where you take a short, not a long. Look at this big consolidation. 65 is down here.
Iceberg ES sell.
I don't want to fuck myself by adding too soon, so I'm just gonna wait. Because we just heard a sell. But I'm not really seeing anything big on there. We're new into this candle too. Halfway. Okay, looking a little better. $48, $49. Come on, come back and retest and I'll add more.
Stop ES 5.
Okay, ES is going for that liquidity now. Okay, come back and retest. We already retested here. Let's just see what happens. All right. Maybe I could have sent that on my other account. That's what the 30-second looks like. It's looking a little better. And then hold one up to here. Let's see what happens. Here. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'll just hold them both the same. This is where I end up losing. This is where my targets are too big. All I'm seeing there are buy bubble NQs getting sell bubbles. Okay, now we're tapping back into a 1 minute fair value gap and the 15-minute box. So we hadn't broken out of the top side of the 15-minute box yet. Hammer. Okay, go green. And I'll send one more, go green. I know I'd already said it before, but doing that 1 to 2 RR really helped me capture profits, and I was doing really good with 3 micros. Okay, give me another hammer candle. $462. What's up here? Okay, I do have another hammer candle. Okay, one more. There we go. Full lot. Now let's just see what goes. Let's just see what happens. Is it gonna fizzle out? Or is it gonna retrace on me? It's okay, I got it all on video. Great evidence. I don't know if this is liquidity or if this is... All I know is this is the liquidity. 7.5. Okay, so we're at least going to here. And then we have 580 up here. So just pull one up. Yeah, we got more liquidities up there. Let's just see. See, now that's me being greedy. And when you're greedy, it all goes away. At least I can say I'm having fun. Definitely. Are we fearless? I think so. Were we patient? Do we have discipline? Are we having fun? Yeah. It's gonna do something. No, not against me. Don't go against me, because you'll take my stop loss in just 1 second. Not you and Q. Oh, never mind. It's either gonna go with me or go against me. It's gonna do one or the other. And right now we're really looking for a pump. another thing I used to do was, all right, when I'd get in profit, then I'd move my stop to break even. And then it would come back and it would hit me. And I had a whole month where I was like doing super good. And just my break even stops would ruin all my profits. Okay, well, we're still forming hammer candles. But I don't know if it's holding up good enough. Okay. All right. Whoa. My God. God, so annoying. All right. Oh my God. I think what we were doing was anticipating and not reacting. Anticipating instead of, oh, look at all the fucking trend line. And we held this trend line. And this is another reason why people do the close below. I think I'm only giving myself more reasons to do it. Look, oh, this is it here. Okay, let's give this a go. Yeah, look. All right. Hit me, baby. I kind of have to 80. So let's do this. Don't I have 3? Oh, one's up here. It's either gonna go or it's not gonna go. And if it doesn't go, then I'm signing out because that's way too many trades. I'm a firm believer in 1 to 2 trades a day. And for many, 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 many months, I've taken only 1 to 2 trades a day. But then I really struggled with my setup. But if you look at it, this is basically my A+ setup. So we broke out of the 15 and the 5. We have a 5-minute fair value gap here. We tapped into the 5-minute fair value gap, and now we have liquidity above. So what we want to do is hold until liquidity. And as we can see on Bookmap, liquidity is 7.5 and 80, but we also have our levels here, and like we're going way too high with these, but let's just hold it, and we'll capture with our flatten all button. I hear my dogs. Oops. If the A plus setup doesn't work, then we are fucked. Well, it doesn't look like it's gonna work. I'm risking $56. No, fucking way. All right, well, there's your entertainment, everybody. Enjoy. Sometimes you have to do bad to figure out how to do good. Oh, there we go. Now we're just gonna fucking bang it down. Alright, I'm gonna close our day. Not good. Bye. We'll have more fun tomorrow.
Stock ES